So we had Dan Hicks on, and I had this really funny setup that I'd been like sketching out in my head for a couple hours, and how I was gonna tell a joke and laugh. And so we start the interview, and I set it up, and I get a big laugh, and it's great. And I look over at the audio board, and I've not hit record on top of the thing, and I was sick. I was like, I cannot, like, does anyone have that anywhere? Because it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life is making Dan Hicks laugh off a setup for an interview, me hosting with the host. But then we restarted it, and he kind of made a good joke on the back end about like, well, we had an even better version of that when you initially, so that became content. And that's a good story in and of itself. Is like, as a young producer, I used to get so scared and nervous of what happens if I mess up. And instead of saying, that's an opportunity, like, you mess up, and then you just lean into that and poke fun at that.